Now, as a coach who's been helping women lose body fat for nearly 15 years now, I've noticed that there's a lot of discrepancy between how women should lose weight. Now, it's different when you're younger to when you get older and past menopause. A lot of women seem to think that running is a great way in which to lose body fat. But I'm here to tell you that weight training is the best, the most efficient, and I think the easiest way to actually lose body fat, especially for those women over 50. Now, you may think that running and burning all those calories is going to get you to lose your belly fat or your body fat much, much faster. But I'll tell you and I'll explain to you what it means when you actually run on the treadmill as opposed to, or run outside, whichever is your fancy, as opposed to doing weight training. So when we do weight training, what we're trying to do is we're trying to micro tear the muscles, and then with progressive overload, which means that we're adding more weight to our muscles each and every week, that we're trying to lift a little bit more or squat a little bit more. It means that those micro tears have to repair, and they repair through eating protein. You might see people drinking protein, but I prefer women to try and eat that protein. So when the muscles break down and then they have to repair, they use a lot of calories. But also what happens is that when your muscles get bigger and stronger, they need a lot of calories. But when we run, we will use calories, definitely, but we run only for that 30 minutes, 45 minutes, hour, whatever it is that you like. I know a lot of people love that runner's high. And then when you stop, it's finished. But what can also happen with women, in particular older women, more mature women, if you continue to run, you can have all kinds of problems with your knees, with your hips, with bone deterioration, and of course you can feel quite fatigued by the exertion of running. So over the years that I've been teaching women how to lose weight, one of the most significant areas that I find is the most effective way in which to lose weight is to train your muscles, to try and build a little bit of muscle. And with that, you get not only the muscles being stronger and supporting your bone structure, you also get the muscle toning your body as you lose the body fat. So while we're building our muscles by strength training and then losing and shedding the body fat, you start to see that lovely tone that we're all looking for. That shows that we're healthy, that we're strong, and that we're still vital. So if you like running, I would suggest if you're getting to 45, 50 years of age, that perhaps, good steep hill climbs is probably a better alternative. So we don't put so much stress on our body, in particular our bones. And that taking up some weight training, like I didn't start weight training until I was 40 years of age. I never even went into a gym until I was 40 years of age. But through that, all of that training with a personal trainer, and then of course becoming a personal trainer myself, I grew to understand how much more effective weight training is than running. Not so much as we're younger, but when we start to get older and more mature, we need to do the weight training. And if you're not quite sure about how to do weight training, I would suggest to find someone that's an expert before you start, especially if you've never done it before, or you can start at home. I have a 14-day program. That's all you need is some resistance bands, and they are really a great way to start your weight training, because the resistance is what actually makes your muscles work really hard. So there's a little download in the description down here. It's a 14-day program, which you can make it, 4 weeks, 6 weeks, whichever you like. There's also a little meal plan there to help you to build those muscles, because we do need a lot of protein when we are trying to build those muscles. And a little bit about, there's also a 5 ingredient recipe book, which is excellent for, I mean, there's nothing worse than downloading a recipe that you'd like to try and there's 750 ingredients in it. So this is really family friendly, and you can download that for free. And I can tell you, if you do this at home, if you follow the meal plan, if you follow the 14-day program, you will get some really nice results. So as I always say, stay fit, stay healthy, but above all, stay very, very happy.